got my company command squad with Strachan as a standard medic and a last cannon, and 3 veteran squads with the last cannons and Marbo. Alright, and here we have 3 veteran squads with chimeras. The 2 in the back have autocannons, the one in the front has Harker, and they all have 2 multi-guns and a flamer each. Here we have 2 devil dogs with heavy flamers in the front, a hellhound, 2 battle tanks with the last cannon, and of course a colossus. And here's my setup starting from the far right: 2 veteran squads with the last cannons inside of the ruins, and it has my objective on the 3rd floor on top. And to the left of that is Strachan with his last cannon on the bottom floor. And to the left of Strachan in the forest we have a veteran squad with the last cannon, and to the left of them is the veteran squad in the chimera. And on the other side of the ruins we have another veteran squad inside of the chimera. Now to the left of that veteran squad is another forest with my battle tank and a devil dog behind him. And of course in the ruins at the far left of the table we have my colossus. And this is my setup going into turn 1. This is my opponent's setup. He has his bike squad all the way to the right, a combat squad and a tactical squad with the last cannon Razorback. Then in the center of the table we have a whirlwind in the ruins with 2 combat squatted tactical squads. I think they have on the right is a last cannon, to the left is a plasma cannon. Then the Vindicator and the Land Raider Redeemer with Vulcan and his Terminator friends inside. And then to the very far left we have 2 Razorbacks with tactical squads inside, with a Dreadnought hiding in the building here and a tactical squad up top. Alright, my first turn is pretty uneventful. It starts off with my devil dog immobilizing himself in the forest and the battle tank moving up, and nothing else happened during this turn. Alright, my opponent's first turn, he moved his bikes up front, turbo boosting, hoping to pop my colossus that's hiding in the back there. Here we have his Land Raider moving up with his Vulcan Terminators, Vindicator moving behind him. And here we have his Razorback and his Dreadnought moving up to the center building, and those blue dice on top of his vehicles, he pops smoke, so very hard to kill. Alright, after my opponent's turn, my Chimera is shaken so he cannot shoot. Then we have Strachan giving orders to the veteran squad and himself to try to take out this Land Raider, but of course smoke and armor 14, nothing happens. Alright, here we have surprise outflanking by Harker and his veteran squad, ready to shoot some people, see what happens. Alright, now after a combined fire from my Chimera and the veteran squad, the battle tank turned in its turret, we have no more bikes, so my Colossus is safe. Now immediately after that, my opponent decides he still wants to come and try to kill whatever's on this side, so the drop pod with the ironclad comes out, pops smoke, and I'm in trouble on this side. Now, the left side is not the only side I'm in trouble. Vulcan decides to come up and fight Strachan's command squad by himself, and the Terminators you see on the other side are going to go and try to kill my veterans. Now, you remember when Harker came on through the side here? Seemed like a good idea. He popped one of the Razorbacks, and now my opponent is happily placing his plasma cannon right on top of the squad, of course with another Razorback squad, and doesn't look good for these guys. Now after some shooting from the Vindicator and the Land Raider, this squad is pretty much reduced to nothing. They have to take a morale test. Pretty sure they pass. We'll see in the next clip, see what happens. Doesn't look good for me. Now this is a close-up of Strachan and Vulcan fighting. Now when my opponent did this, I thought, I got a blade of wounds, I have Strachan, he's a close combat monster. I'm thinking I'm going to kill Vulcan, so I felt pretty confident there that I was going to kill him. Now, this is a fight I didn't feel confident in. the 5 Terminators assaulted the first veteran squad on the second floor. Of course, with difficult terrain and no grenades, and me going first, I still didn't think I could kill not even one with even more guardsmen. Now, when I said it was pretty bad for these guys when he first put the plasma cannon shot, and these guys with the bolt pistols, of course, I forgot that was a Chimera, and I have cover from the ruins or the crater that we didn't put there, so I didn't lose that many, and even with 4 Space Marines, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win that fight. Now remember the confidence I told you about the close combat with Strachan. Here it is after the combat. No Strachan, no company command squad, and no wounds on Vulcan. And of course, surprise, right? The Terminators killed 1 squad of veterans that were hiding in the ruins, and they're going to make their way up to the second squad. And this is just another clip of what happened after Vulcan killed Strachan, and my veterans passed the morale test, and moving on. This is Marbo popping up. He was hiding in the ruins the whole time. He's ready to kill some Marines, and he's going to throw a demo charge. Of course, with BS5 and scattering with ballistic skill, he's pretty much going to hit him. Now on this side of the table, I have my veteran squad moving up in their Chimera, getting out, shooting their 2 melter guns at the Dreadnought, and seeing what happens there. Now he has his Razorback moving up, so he could get a better shot. So after the smoke clears up, the veteran squads and the Devil Dog that's actually immobilized behind it shoot off an arm, and he's immobilized. So I can't feel too bad there. Dreadnought that can't move. Alright, now here's his Land Raider moving up. Vulcan, you can see at the very bottom of the screen, goes and flames the last of the veteran squad. The Land Raider shoots its multi-melter at the Devil Dog and destroys it. Now this is coming to the very end of the game. My autocannon team from my veteran squad is sitting there shooting at Vulcan. He has 1 wound left, pretty much like a last-ditch effort. Now here you see the veteran squad actually gets flamed by the Dreadnought there, loses most of their men, I think all of them, not sure. In either case, they probably ran, can't rally, so I just moved them off the table. The Chimera just moves over to the right, and of course the Devil Dog trying to kill it before the game ends. Alright, now this is the end of the game. I think it's the bottom of 4. I'm not sure. We caught it anyways. He killed all of my troops. My autocannon did kill Vulcan, the kind of last turn type thing. I have no objectives, no troops on the table. I still have vehicles, but pretty sure I'm not going to kill anything, so me and my opponent caught it. So he won, Space Marines prevail. It was a fun game, and more to come.